You know the drill. Always stay hydrated. So we're gonna be working on my final piece for my first ever art collection. See if I could find the other drawings in here. This is the first one I did. So you can really see the evolution of it. That is the orange addition that I did to the collection. Then we have the blue edition that we did for the collection. I like this one a lot. Yo, just a boy in a fishing pole. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be drawing today. Here's some leaves that just fell out of my notebook. I like to collect leaves and flowers and stuff. That is the blue edition. Then we have, I don't know if it's in here, the green. I think it's in the next notebook. Then we have the green edition. How you been? I've been good, man. How are you doing? Then we have the green. This one's my favorite. Just to soak it all in. You've seen this before already, though. And then we have the yellow. Ooh, you're doing awesome. That's what we like to hear, man. You know that. And where's the purple one? What the heck? I think the purple one's in here, but I just missed it when I was sifting through. Oh, here we go. And here's the purple one. Ooh, well, actually, it's meant to be viewed this way, so I don't know why I've been holding them up the wrong way. But that's the purple one. Today, we're going to be working on the red one. So I have my red strawberry mug with some red liquid inside. And we have to sift through the markers really quick and pick out all the red markers, because that's what we're going to be using. So we'll do that really quick. We have carmine. Oh, and this was left open. So that's kind of a bummer. But we have scarlet. Nameless. Yo, I'm here. Good to see you. How you doing today? We have wine red. And I think that's it for red markers in this one, for some reason. I don't know. We'll choose bright coral too. That's pink, but it's on the red spectrum, you know? Yo, Nail, what's up, bro? How we doing? Nameless, doing great. That's what we like to hear. Yo, everybody's showing up. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, I think that's all we have for red in this one. Maybe we'll do a pink too. We'll do a couple pinks. So we're gonna do a swatch first, just to make sure that we pick the right colors that we want to use. Got some pinks. Pinks are on the red spectrum. It's just like a light red. Yo, I'm great. Hell yeah. Again, that's what we like to hear. That's what we love to hear. And we'll do a light pink too, looks like. What is this? Blush. We'll do blush as well. And now I think that's it for red and pink markers in this container. I could have sworn there was more. Excuse me. But this is the community markers. This is what like me and my siblings both use. So it makes sense that some of them are missing. And we have some We're not sponsored, but we have some hoo-hoo markers. Ooh, there's some nice red in here. Red number 15. And I think that's kind of it. We have a couple pinks. We'll take the pinks out too. I don't know if that's red or if that counts as purple, but it looks reddish. So we'll take it. This is pink. This is pink. And that's it for this one. And now we have one more set of markers to sift through. So thanks for the likes so far, guys. Appreciate you. Then we have a bunch of red ones in here. Oh my. Let's see. Boom. Bang. Bing. Bong. Oh, this one's this set is coming in clutch with all the reds. Okay. Oh. And two more maybe? This is the last one, I think. We'll take this one too. All right. So now we're gonna do a swatch first before we start, so we could get like do some brainstorming, get an idea of where we're gonna go with this. Because right now the only idea I have is that it's gonna be red, and that it's gonna look like pipes of some sort. Get that out the way. We have our fine tip markers that we use. Ooh, I believe the brand is Sakura. Yeah. Shout out Sakura. Not sponsored yet. We got those. And then I'm gonna have to rip a sheet out of here to use. I had scissors, but I don't know where they went. And I couldn't find them. So I just gave up on looking for the scissors. All right, we'll rip this page out. Kind of crooked. But it's okay, things don't need to be perfect, you know? That will serve as our swatch. And, sorry, I'm like running out of space here. So what we're gonna do right now is just gonna put a little dollop of each color on the sheet and label them so that we know which marker is which, and we know which ones we're gonna use and which ones we're gonna exclude. So I just need a black marker so I can label them. And we'll just go right in a row. Starting with number 1, blush. Oh. Blush. That one's very faint. 136. Then we have 198, tender pink. That one looks kind of good. And we have pale pink. Oh, what number was that? 9. Then we have vivid pink. 6. And we have bright coral. Dynamic Gamer, hey man, what you doing? We are drawing today. We're working on the last drawing in my collection. I just showed them off. But once we get, right now we're working on a swatch so we know what colors we're going to be working with. So I picked out all the red markers that I have. And now I'm just marking them down so I know what the color looks like versus what it looks like on here. And then we're going to decide what colors to use for the drawing. Nameless, still using 2 devices to watch you. Yeah, you're the GOAT for that. But yeah, I could show you the other drawings in the collection once I finished it. Ooh, I like this one. All right, so bright coral is definitely going to be a go. 121. Dynamic Gamer, awesome, man. Hope to see some of the work in a bit. Yeah, this will probably take about another 10-15 minutes to get the colors like marked down, and then I'll show you the other pieces after that. All right, so this marker is dried up, but maybe the other side is still good. Hopefully. No, this marker is completely dry. Dead. Then we have Scarlet. Miss Scarlet, any Clue fans out there? Scarlet, that's a really good one. Number 13. And then we have Wine Red. Ooh, that one's really dark. Wine Red, 1. All right, onto the circular or the oval markers. We have number 15. I like that one. And we have number 8. That one looks good too. Yo, what's everybody's favorite color? Mine is blue. Blue or purple, I will say. Yo, Julian. Hello, Big J. Hello, Julian. Thanks for tuning in. Then we have number 1. That one's dark, but it also looks pretty good compared to the other dark one. Nine or 6? I think it's a 9. I like that one too. 9. And finally, lime green, hands down. Prussian blue. Blue or purple guy as well. Plum purple. Indigo as well. Hell yeah. Lime green, that's rare. Not like this kind of green. Like this kind of lime green. You ever see grass that's that color? It's like so vibrantly bright you can't even believe it. Oh wow, this one. How am I supposed to tell which one is 6 and which one is 9? All right, we'll just say this one's 6. Lavender purple. Good choice. A little lighter, but that's fire. Or fine. Hell yeah. Yo, so indigo. I feel like indigo is just like blue. You know, so we have like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And I feel like indigo is just like blue, but it's like blue purple, and then violet is like red purple, if that makes sense. Yo, try to think of a color you've never seen before. All right, now these ones, they don't have a number on them, so I'm gonna have to number. I'm gonna have to put a number on the cap. I need to get a smaller marker. For real, my favorite color is purple. Infrared. Oh, excuse me. True. Purple is a great color, though. You like the purple wall? I'm currently at my parents' house dog sitting. Yo, what kind of dog? What kind of dog? So this is going to be one. Oh, that one's really dark. Chelsea gray. Yeah, what is it? I can't even think of what that looks like. You love the wall. It's a nice plum purple. All right, we'll do this one too. If I can. Two. It's a nice red. Three dogs. One is a golden doodle. One is a half Shih Tzu, half Chihuahua. The last one is half Chihuahua, half mini brown pincher. Yo, Sophie, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Yo, Chihuahuas. Those are cute dogs, but they could be so evil. They only really like their owners, from my experience. So, are they behaving themselves, or are they barking at you and snarling and shit like that? Got three. Well, that one's dark, but that's good too. Three. And golden doodles, those dogs are smart as hell. My one of my exes had a golden doodle, and I swear he was like a person. Four. That's a good one. So these skinny markers are coming in clutch with the colors right now. Good colors. What kind of music you like? I had school today. Anyone did? I don't have school until a month. I didn't have school. Music, I like all types of music. Mostly like, I'm not sure what genre it is, but I guess like experimental music. Like alternative, like indie style. I love the Shih Tzu. He's super sweet and calm. The other Chihuahua is okay for now, but is always the most annoying. The Golden Doodle is still young and very energetic, so she's a lot. Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, they could be a lot. Yo, good luck with that though. Hopefully they're on their best behavior for you. You started school in August, I'm sorry, you started school August 1st. Yo, good luck with school. Name a song. I play bass and would love some inspiration. Uh, Trying to think of a song. Well, my favorite song right now is "Clouds" by Pastel Ghosts, but I don't even know if there's any bass in that song. Now that I think of it, there's definitely like bass drum, but I don't know if there's like I don't think there's bass guitar. Let's see, 5. Yo, bass is a lot of fun. I used to play bass long time ago when I was just a wee little lad. I played bass in a band with some of my friends. Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. That's a good song. That's a good song for some bass. Six. Oh, the skinny markers are coming in clutch right now with the colors. 6. I have Jag and J Rocked. It's chill for real. Jag and J Rocked. Enlighten me. I feel ignorant right now. What is that? Seven. Another good one. And we have 8. I'm watching you stream on my parents' huge TV. It's funny, not gonna lie. Hell yeah! Put it on the big screen. Put it on the projector. Open up the blinds so your neighbor can watch it too. 8. All right, 2 more markers. 9. And 10. All right. Bing, bang, boom. J-Rocked is a gym class, but oh wait, hold on, sorry. I'm watching on 2 different devices. Yo, Nameless is the GOAT. J-Rocked is a gym class, but you can take it, and if you earn enough badges, you can go to the army and go to college for free after the army. Oh wow. And JAG is a class to learn about what job you want to have when you graduate. That sounds pretty cool. So what artwork are you working on today? Sorry if you already answered that. Is JAG short for jobs after graduation? That makes sense. Yes. Okay. And JROCT, is that what it is? Is it like an acronym? So the art we're working on here, I'll show you the other pieces in the collection so you can get an idea. So we done one for every color so far. This is the one that we did for orange. Oh, that's upside down actually. This is the one that we did for orange, so it's it started off very simple. I did yellow orange, orange, and red orange. There's only 3 colors of orange that I did. And then the next one I did, so you can see the evolution of it all, was the blue. And we got some leaves in here. Next one we did was blue. And this one you can see we upped the ante a little bit. I did this the day after the blue moon. This was a while ago. But so we used a bunch of different colors of blue in here versus just the 3 colors that we used in the first one. The song was so chill. Thank you for the vibe. I love throwing some scales over that. Hell yeah. It's spelled JROTC. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say that sounds more familiar. That is it. That's like, I can't remember what it stands for, but I know some of my friends that have done that. That's the blue one. Beautiful art. Thank you. And then after the blue one, we did the purple one. This is my second favorite one. So again, you can see the evolution of it. We used a lot of different colors of purple, and we started adding a little bit more detail. It's supposed to look like wood grain on each of like the little different colors of purple. Like wood grain or like tree bark. And then it's supposed to make like a cave system. Blue Moon ice cream, yo, I never heard of that until like after I did that blue drawing. It was so weird. I went to the store the next day and I found Blue Moon ice cream. I was like, yo, what the hell? That's so weird. Yo, yeah, the purple one is sick, right? That's sick. Thank you. You love it? Yo, thank you. Yeah, this is my second favorite one. And so I add like my signature, I guess, as an artist is just like the random like silhouettes and stuff that I add in the background. And for each of my drawings, there's always an X, an exclamation point, a question mark, and a circle somewhere hidden inside. That's like my my artist tag. And I like to do like arrows too. You love that one. Yo, thank you. So that was that's the first 3 I did. And so the first one I did, it probably took me like 4 or 5 hours. The second one was like 8 hours. That purple one was like 14 hours. And now we get into the big guns now. This was like 22 hours of work. This one's my favorite one. Garlic ranch sounds like it's bussin'. What are you about to eat that with? That's nice for real. Yo, thank you. Yeah, this is the one that I'm the most proud of. This one took me forever. But it was a lot of fun to make. Sorry, I'm just like staring at it. All right, and then the most recent one we did. Yeah, the details in that one are sick. Wonderful use of black and whites. Thank you. I ate it with fries and a grilled pork tenderloin. You know, it sounds fire. Better than my artwork. Hey, it's not a competition. Don't say that. We're not competing out here. And then this is the yellow one. This one took me like 18 hours. It's supposed to look like clouds. But really, whatever you want it to look like, you know? And then honestly, off the top of my head, I can't remember what each of those different words mean. But the whole idea behind it is that collocation is two words that make sense when they're said together. So, for example, like work hard and play smart. So in the corner, I put work heavy, and then in the bottom, I put play sharp, which is like the exact opposite of a collocation. And then each of the words around it are just basically supposed to like stimulate your mind, make you think. But yeah, that's the most recent one that I did. OMG, that's so nice, yo. Yo, you're so nice. Thank you. So now we're working on the red one. So I have my nice red mug here, my strawberry mug, with some red liquid inside, mystery liquid. And we have our swatch. So these are the colors that we're going to be picking from to use. Really quick, I don't think the pinks really fit in. I think that the pinks are kind of outcasted. If anything, I feel like maybe this pink right here would make sense with all the other red ones. But bro, you are so chill. Glad I found your live. Yo, I'm glad you did too. Thank you. I try to be, you know. So, but yeah, that's this is how every one of the drawings start. We always make a swatch like this with all the colors that we have, and then we decide like, all right, what colors are gonna go good together and like complement each other and contrast each other. And then we go from there. Like 100 the most. Which one was 100? Oh, this one at the bottom. Yeah, I like that one's good. It's actually 10 in a circle. So I put like a little circle next to it, so I know those are like the circular markers. These ones were like the oval markers, and then these ones are like the square markers. I know I have like the worst handwriting, but that's why he counts rice and streams that too. It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie, yo. Thank you. 1980. Is that this one? 198. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying. I think that might be the one pink that we do end up using. Maybe this one too. I just gotta look at it really quick. We're gonna make a decision right now. But yeah, this is basically just like our rough draft right now. And then we'll use the back part of the page to do more of like a rough draft and figure out like where we're gonna go with the drawing. Oh, excuse me, with the drawing. Before we move on, because like working with permanent markers, be warned, I draw very slow and carefully because I don't want to like make any mistakes. Now, granted, like I'm still gonna make mistakes, but I do my best to cover it up. Like Bob Ross said it best: "There's no such thing as a mistake, just a happy little accident." So we're gonna make some happy little accidents. That's without a doubt. But we're definitely not using this one. This one's too dark. Those two look good. These pinks look too bright. This pink is too pale. This one's too dark. This one's too dark. This pink is too vibrant. And I think this one is too pinky. And this one I'm going to put a question mark next to because I'm not sure if that's going to look good. So now we narrowed it down a little bit. And then what I'm going to do at the bottom is I'm going to put all the colors right next to each other. So that way I know how they're going to look next to each other. 58. Which one is 58? I don't even see a 58. Yo, which one are you talking about? Sorry, I know my handwriting is kind of ass, but... Oh, yo, I told you we don't talk about that. What was the other one? 73? 73? Yo, we don't talk about that. I just realized, yeah, 58 with the mouse emoji. Yeah, you're funny. All right, so we'll get rid of 136. Toss it. We'll get rid of 9. Which, how am I supposed to remember which one is 9? Okay, this one. Boom. It fell on the floor. We'll get rid of 6. Boom. And we'll get rid of 1. Boom. Then we will get rid of 1, 9, and 6. Oh, I'm trying to throw them on the bed. They're just falling on the floor. We have 8, 15. And then we will get rid of 1, which would be this one, right? All right. Anyone else in chat have some music set suggestions? Do some do like System of a Down. All right, so now we're going to take all the colors and put them next to each other so we know how they're going to look in the context. W niece in the background. Yes, she's going crazy. They're about to get a bath, so you're going to hear them probably screaming and like having a blast in the other room. I also recommend to check out Thundercat. Oh yeah, Thundercat is great. And Buckethead. Love me some System. First song I started learning was Cliff Burton from Metallica's Amnesia Pulling Teeth. And Anesthesia. Sorry, I can't read right now. Took me years, but I got it. Hell yeah. Yo, shout out, yo, W Dynamic Gamer. Incredible persistence. He said, I don't care how long this takes me, I'm gonna get it. And guess what? He got it. Naila's back. Parents called. It's all good. But I might join the live later. Sophie, peace out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the sub today. Do you think Chicharito or Reed will pop in? Chicharito definitely will. Reed, probably not. Yo, it's Nail W. Yo, W Nail. For real. For real, for real. All right, let's see. 198. Let's see, 198, and then we need to check, double check 8. Okay. So looking at this on the bottom, what you drawing? My app crashed when you were replying. What did you say about Metallica? I am not brain dead. Oh, Metallica is great. My dad used to listen to a lot of Metallica, so like I grew up listening to that. But I was saying I couldn't even read that word for some anesthesia. For some reason, I could not. I couldn't read the word. Sadly, I am not brain dead. Yeah. Nayo, right now we're doing our swatch for our red drawing, and I don't think this one and this one fit, but I do think this pink fits when it's next to everything like that. I think they're too like purpley versus this one's got more of like a red feel to it. Just like a very light red. So I think we're gonna eliminate these two and go ahead with this one. But Nail, were you here when I showed my other drawings in the collection, or did you miss that? So I could do it one more time. I think this is 8, right? Yeah, so we'll get rid of 10. And we'll get rid of, I'm sorry, we're going to get rid of 198. I know you said you liked that one. It's a little too purpley, though. Oh, God, they all look the same. Oh, you missed that. All right, I'll show them again real quick. We're working on the last drawing in my collection. I'll show you them in the order that I made them. Hey, everybody gets to see them for the 3rd time now. This is the orange one I did, so you can see the evolution of it. The first time that I did it, I just used orange, yellow orange, and red orange for the drawing. So it was only 3 colors. So this is orange, and then there was like another one that was called orange, but it looked a little different. It looks kind of peachy. And then we have the red orange, and I went a little darker in some of the spots. It looks like more red. Then we have the blue one somewhere in here. Then we have the blue one that I did. So this one, I used a lot of different colors of blue. And they're supposed to look like blue moons, like floating out in space. And you can see somewhere hidden inside of the drawings, you'll see an X, a circle, a question mark, and an exclamation point. That's like, and I also like to use like arrows. So that's like my trademark, I guess. my signature, if you will. And yeah, I get a lot of inspiration for that from like when I was younger. I used to do like a lot of I Spy books and like Where's Waldo books. So I try to make it like interactive, you know, like, oh, where's the exclamation point gonna be? Where's the question mark gonna be? Where's the X gonna be? You love my art style, yo. Thank you, yo. I had a lot of trouble developing my art style and like being comfortable with it because you know, everybody's different. There's so many artists out there that are like so incredible at drawing and they make like realistic drawings of things and just like things that just look absolutely insane. And I've tried it. I could do realistic drawings, but I realized that's not my style. So I embraced my style, which is just like sloppy. I got a sloppy art style, and it's easier for me to just like be abstract with it and just draw what comes to my mind as I go along versus like trying to recreate something that already exists. And I struggled for a long time to embrace that. That's so cool, man. Yo, thank you. But yeah, I struggled for a long time to embrace like, yo, like all artists are different, you know? Like, you know, there's that one guy that like just draws like stick figures and people go crazy about it. And it's not anything fancy. It's like, but that's his style. He like established his style. And then there's people that draw like really super realistic things, like with incredible detail, like hyper realistic detail. And that's their style. They embraced it. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to embrace the fact that I'm sloppy and indecisive and abstract. So unique. Yo, thank you. And then this is the one that took me the longest to do. This one was like 21 hours. And the one that I'm most proud of. They're supposed to look like leaves or like if you're flying over the top of like a bunch of trees or something. And all the trees have like a little bit of a different color. And then I added, you know, my little silhouettes in the background. And like there's something going on underneath all the leaves or like behind the trees. Got a little swing set. Yo, where are you swinging the hardest? Right there. Little satellite dish. I love that part. Ooh, found the exclamation point. Yo, where is it? I don't even remember where it is. Oh, yeah, right here. Found it. You might recognize that. Right here. Bottom left, yeah. But yeah, and then the question mark is... Where'd it go? Oh, right there. For anybody struggling to find it. Oh, sick. Yo, thank you. And then this is the most recent one that I did. Oh, here's the swatch for the most recent one that I did. Ooh, ah. And then here's the drawing. This one probably took me like 18 hours, 16, 18 hours. I don't remember. It's even better the second time. Yo, thank you. He said, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, this one's supposed to look like clouds. Like how you look at clouds and you're like, oh, that one looks like a dog. That one looks like a face. That one looks like, oh, I don't know what that one looks like. That's the idea I was going for. Like that one, I don't even know what that one looks like. What the? We got, this one looks like a camel or like a llama. We got a duck. Or there was one in here that I felt looked like Mewtwo. But I don't remember where it even is. But yeah, that's the yellow one. The words. So collocation, that's two words that go well together. So for example, work hard and play smart. So I did the opposite of that. Well, not the opposite, but I did work heavy and play sharp. So those are like, that doesn't flow off the tongue as well as work hard, play smart does. And that's the idea of a collocation. And then the words are meant to stimulate your mind. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember what all of them mean. I did have to like look up the definitions for them. And I don't remember off the top of my head, but feel free to Google any of the words that you see. But it's supposed to stimulate your mind. And then it's supposed to not make any sense. Like I put little check boxes next to them. Like that one's NA, check, X, check, X. My non-English brain is melting. No, I feel you. But now, here we are. We're working on the red one. That's the swatch that we have developed so far. Doesn't look like much right now. We got our red strawberry cup with our mystery red liquid inside for inspiration. Yo, what's in the cup? Wrong answers only. Ooh, brain juice. Not gonna lie, I'm doing shots to pass the time while at my parents'. Yo, sounds like a good Friday night. Yo, take a shot for me. Take a shot every time I show my art to the camera. Jungle juice. Yo, what's in the cup? Wrong answers only. We got brain juice, jungle juice. But now, we're gonna move to the back here. Actually, I don't want to use the back. I think I'm gonna use a separate sheet, just because I want to be able to reference this so I know which colors are which. Paint water. Yo, not gonna lie. Sometimes you'd be looking at a cup of paint water and you're like, that looks like it would taste good. You know? Blood of thy enemy. That would probably taste good too. But yeah, we're gonna rip another sheet out of here. I don't like ripping my sheets out. I couldn't find my scissors though. Oh, we'll rip it right next to where we ripped the other one. If I could find it. Aha. Okay. So I'm always scared I'm gonna like damage one of the other pages when I do it. But oh. Jeez. Hey, that one came out pretty clean. What games do I play anyway? Right now, I've been searching for the best roguelike game. So we've been playing roguelikes on stream. But I play all kinds of games. I actually splurged this week and I bought 2 games. But I've been trying to try out like free or just like very cheap, like $5 or less games. So I'm not like draining my bank account buying roguelikes. But oh, for real? Yeah, for real? Yeah, for real? You think we joking around here? We don't joke. It's my first time trying a Neo tequila. It's pretty tasty. Not gonna lie, last time I had tequila, it didn't end well. It wasn't a happy ending. But you love roguelikes. Oh hell yeah. So yo, you're gonna like the streams coming next week then. You're into Enter the Gungeon? I haven't tried Enter the Gungeon yet. Which ones have you played? So I played Vampire Survivors. Just recently played Risk of Rain 2. Yesterday I played Wizard of Legend. We played Megaloot Prelude. That one was really fun. And I'm excited for the full game to come out for that one. Off stream, I played Heretical. That one was a lot of fun too. I think it's getting released later this year. It was just a demo though, and the demo was a lot of fun. We played Barony. That one is challenging and fun. We played Noita. That one was also challenging and fun. But I think the best one that I played so far was Heretical, and that's the one that I'm most excited for. Vampire Survivors I've played before in the past, and I've like unlocked all the characters and everything. I just like played it again on stream because that one's like classic and that one's a lot of fun. But I think next week we're gonna play Hades 2 and Enter the Gungeon. That was on my wish list. There was another game too that I can't think of the name of right now. I think Gunfire Reborn, something like that. Dead Cells. I haven't played Dead Cells, but I have seen a lot of good reviews about that one. And there was one, Slay the Spire. I've played Slay the Spire before, but a long time ago. I think I want to give that one another whack. But we got Slay the Spire 2 coming out. I want to check that one out. It is tough, but can be a lot of fun when you get the right gear. That's how they all go, you know? Ooh, yeah, there's a new character. What, Slay the Spire 2, right? Yeah. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I like roguelikes because it's like every playthrough is different. And you get to like learn as you go, challenge yourself, try different combinations of different gear and like perks and power-ups and all that. So that was going to be a lot of fun. But okay. Enough horsing around, okay? It's like not that we're horsing around. We're going to try to get an idea of where we're going with this. And sorry, and so the reason that I chose to use like permanent markers when I do these drawings is because I've tried all different types of mediums, you know, like paint, pencils, graphite, charcoal, markers, crayons, whatever. What are those other crayons called? I'm having like a brain fart right now. What exactly? TBOY? T-boy? Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, the Binding of Isaac. Yeah, oh, the Binding of Isaac, it looks all right, but it seems, how do I put it? It seems like it's missing something. If that makes any sense. Because I've watched people play it, and it looks like there's like something missing. But we might give that one a try too. Like a discount, yeah. Yeah. But so with the drawing, the reason I decided on like permanent markers, because like I've tried all different types of mediums, and I feel like with permanent markers, it really forces me to like slow down and be careful and like really think about like what my next brush stroke is going to be and like where I'm going with the drawing versus like, you know, if you're working with like a pencil, you could just erase, or if you're working with paint, you could just cover it with more paint. If you're doing digital art, you could just completely reshape and resize and modify whatever you're drawing. Whereas with this, I really need to be, and it looks good. The game's like $60. Oh my God. Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, so with this, I forced myself to slow down, take my time, focus, and really like be careful with where I'm going with my next move. So the idea I have for this is that we'll have different shapes. So we'll have like a rectangle. Now, this is just a rough draft, so we're just gonna kind of not be too careful with it. We'll have a rectangle, we'll have a triangle. Please excuse my nieces, they're going crazy. We'll have a trapezoid. We'll have a diamond. We'll have a hexagon. Maybe another triangle. Another trapezoid. Another triangle. Whatever this is. And let's do another rhombus. Or trapezoid. Or wait, no, parallelogram. So we'll do something like this, where it's like just random shapes, but they all like fit together slightly. And then, all right, sorry, hold on. I'm gonna get a snack. I'll keep watching, but can chat for a sec. All good. No pressure. You don't gotta be in the chat constantly. Let the mysterious liquid guide your pen. Good luck. I'm glad you have family in the back. It makes me know you're not a psychopath. Yeah, right. All I do is count rice and just like, and game, and then my whole family is just like in the freezer. Now help me. They have me locked in this room, and they told me that I can't get out until I finish counting my rice. Please, please help me. Hear me out. Heart shape out of other shapes. I'm hearing you out. Let's see. So let's try to break that down. It would probably fit good right here too. Something like that. That kind of looks like a heart, right? At least you'll have plenty of rice to eat while trapped in your room. Yeah, just dry, crunchy rice. The red screams heart. To me, hopes some input helps. You definitely gave me some different music to fuel my creativity. Hell yeah. What I'm not sure what the red screams heart is. The red screams heart. I thought you were saying like the red screams heart. I was like, not sure what that is, but I know what you're saying. But yeah, something like that, where it's like a heart made out of other shapes. And then in between, let me keep this over here. In between each of the shapes will be colored in black. And oh yeah, and yes, I do appreciate your input. I am open for input, so I think that looks dope. Way different than I pictured it in my head. Love to see other perspectives. Hell yeah. One has acquired a late night sugary in betweener. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. Oh, you're because you said you were going to get a snack. Nom. I thought you were saying like I just acquired a late night sugary in betweener. I'm like, I'll take some. Sounds good to me. Pardon my French. You're pardoned. All right. We're chilling. All right. It'll go a little something like this. Obviously, you know, a lot more cleaner because this is just a rough draft, but something like this. Looks great. Stop lying. And I was like, no, thank you. You see the vision though, right? So it'll look like something like shattered or something, but like more clean breaks. Not like a like yes, still kind of random with like the way that it broke, but like something broke, like something like a plate or like a tile or something like hit the ground and it like broke into pieces. And then let's get some more blood of my enemy. A little piece of ice. Geometric, Namers. Yeah, all I have to eat is rice, dry rice and ice. Please help me. I'm kidding. And then we'll reference our swatch so we know what color is which. And then what I want to do is make some sort of like pipe system that goes through each of the different spaces, but we'll also have like no start and no end, kind of just like a pier, if that makes sense. So I think we'll start with, wait, hold on, I gotta cross out what colors we got rid of. I'm screwing up over here. We kept 8, we got rid of 198, and we got rid of 10. Okay. So we will start with 13. And it doesn't, but it sounds cool. I love eating ice. Yo, I love ice. I could eat ice all day long. I always have to have an ice cold bev. So with these markers, you have to be careful because if you draw over the line you just made, it'll come out darker. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see like here I scribbled over the same space, and then here I just made lines like next to each other. So you can see it's like a little bit darker on this side than it is on this side. Like it's not going to be too big of a deal, but in the long run it will like add up. I'm eating pistachios while smoking a green cigarette. Yo, pistachios are fire. And yo, take a hit for me because I can't do that stuff anymore. All right, so we'll start here. Then we'll bank a right. And then it's going to skip over this one and it's going to reappear over here. Then we'll have it go down. Then we'll skip over this one and we'll have it appear over here. Then we'll go this way. Then we'll skip over all these ones and have it appear here. Then we'll go back up. And then we'll take it off the page. So something like this. How it started here, then it skips over, skips over, skips over, and then it's gone. And then yo, because my boy is turning up on a Friday night. That's how he likes to spend his Friday night. Oh, you're asking why I can't do that stuff anymore. Sweet, I dig it. Yo, appreciate it. I can't do that stuff anymore because I'm working for the job that I'm working. I haven't smoked in like over a year now. I'm liking the level so far, Big J. Yo, appreciate you. But yeah, your boy had to grow up and get a big boy job, so you can't do that stuff anymore, you know? But now, we'll go back. Actually, we're going to go back with our 0.05 millimeter marker. Tiny marker. Hey, good job, man. Pun 100% intended. Yo, thank you. Yeah, I'm starting a salary job. This is going to be the first, like, I mean, I've had like a legit job before where I worked in like a factory. I was like a group leader. But this is going to be my first like salary position where I work 40 hours. And even if I work 35 hours for some reason, I'll still get paid for a whole week. I got good benefits, vacation time, all that. It's 15 minutes away from where I live versus an hour, which is what I've been used to doing. So, yeah, the job I had before, I was working 53 hours a week, like between 48 and 53 hours. That was my schedule. Plus, it was an hour to work and an hour home. So every day that I worked, it was 2 hours commute. So at the end of the week, I was working like 60 hours, including the commute. I'm still clutching to my childlike attitude. Only 22, so I know I've still got time. Yeah, dude, have fun. W job for real. Yeah, but have fun, dude. Yeah, like you're not in no rush to have everything figured out. You're still young. I mean, I'm still young too, but I'm blessed to have the opportunity that I have right now. It's really great. Shout out to my sister's husband, my sister's fiance. All right, so now, damn, it's hard to draw with the lighting. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna be hunched over this like the Hunchback of Notre Dame right now. But then we're gonna trace over the lines that we made. I've really liked that so far. Let me see. W job Notre Dame. What Notre Dame? Ooh, you mean the sad ashy pile that the French have? One more like till 10 likes. We got him to 20K hearts on TikTok earlier. Yeah, that was crazy. We're great viewers. Wow, spelling, yay. Yeah, you need to learn how to spell. But okay. So then we're gonna go in, and anytime there's a bend, we're gonna put an elbow, like it's an actual pipe that has an elbow on it. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit cleaner when we do the finished product. But we got elbows, elbows. That's sick, right? It's coming together nicely so far. And then we will have, I want to add like, damn, I'm probably going to need to look up some reference pictures so I know like how to draw them perfectly. But I want to add like spouts, like knobs, like pressure valves and like stuff like that on the pipes in different spots. So we'll try that with this next one we do. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, appreciate you. And then, so now with this one, let's start it off in the middle here. Or we'll bring it in from the side, I guess. And we want this to have something like this. We'll bring this up. And then down. And we'll bring it at a 45-degree angle. Back into the one that it started at. And then it will have some kind of faucet. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Huh? Huh? And now we're gonna bring it to life. Bring me to life. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Wake me up and save me. Call my name and save me from myself. I can't wake up, yo. You guys are funny as hell. Thanks for the like type beat. Man, just saw your last TikTok. What is that? Yo, that's the. It was the alien, bro. It was in my backyard, and it was dancing to that Megan Thee Stallion song, and it was chasing after me. Stop, stop, stop. Thanks for the like. Watashi wa sta. Can't get away from that song, dude. That song is so annoying. The alien. Please, I'm dying here. Love the vibes here. It's great, right? Shut the fuck up. I love you. Yo. No, I love you. Stop it. All right, so something like this, right? Where now we have a new pipe that came in from here. It comes across. There's like a little knob. Try to make it look like textured a little bit. And it goes up. Oh, up here. Comes down at a 45-degree angle. And then it's like a hose bib. And there's like some liquid dripping out of there. But I want to make them a little bit more detailed. So I'm going to have to look at like a reference photo to put the right detail, make it the right shape and everything. Or a bath. Yeah, exactly. You had a little man taking a shower or a bath. Question is, what's in the pipes? Yo, wrong answers only. What's in the pipes? Wrong answers only. Mystery juice. But yeah, those two colors though, they look kind of similar. Can you tell the difference in the colors? One's like a little bit pinker, one's like a little bit brighter red. Blood of thy allies. Water. Yo, Rap Potion. Yo, is that August? Is that August? Yo, what's up, August? Paint. Chemical X. And thus the Powder Puff Girls were born. Dun, dun, ba-na-na-na-na. Yo, shout out Rap Potion. That is my sibling August. We're in their room right now. We repurposed their room to a streaming room. Sour water. Just water, but really sour. Save me a sip. Sounds good. Yo, W's in the chat for Rap Potion. Thanks for letting me repurpose your room to a streaming room. Holla. Yo, this is what we're working on so far, though, August. This is a rough draft. So we got our pipes. We got a little spout. We got a little knob. And I want to put like a water meter, like different kinds of stuff like that. That's our swatch. That's the colors we're working with. Your walls are a beautiful color for streaming. I get it. No, they really are. W Vermin Brew. So now, I want to throw a different color into the mix to make sure that it works good. So we'll throw a pink in there. We'll throw number 8 in there. Hell yeah. It is a great color. All right, so we're going to throw a pink in here. And we're going to start it... Where do you want to start it? Start it down here. What does my family think about you counting rice? This rice is in our hearts. Yo, they believe in me. They really do believe in me. Even my sister's fiance, he believes in me too. So, and we have a roommate that lives here too. And he believes in me too. He'd be watching the streams. He'd be liking the content. He'd be commenting. Is it also in your stomach? So much rice in our stomach. So much rice in our stomach. I'm almost finished with the brain juice. How much does it set you back anyway? What do you mean, like money wise? And yeah, Rat Potion played cameraman a few times. Money, money wise, not much. I mean, we have rice on deck anyway because we eat rice, you know. So you need tea for your rice streams. It's not tea, Dollaritos. So I'll probably spend about maybe $200 a month towards like content. I'm about to up it to like 400, spend a little bit more. I want to get a better PC. I want to get a better chair. I want to get a better webcam. Just like some little gadgets here and there to really improve the content. I was there during your great rice sickness from the first episode. They were. I really did. I really got rice poisoning off the first grain of rice that I ate. It was crazy. But we also do a giveaway. We're giving away a $50 Amazon gift card every week, so that's been $150 so far. Really, really, really. It took me out for 24 hours at least, and it was like the worst headache, the worst fever. I felt like I had like COVID. It was like worse than when I was sick with COVID like 4 years ago. Worst fever, worst headache. I literally I couldn't sleep. I slept like 1 hour maybe, and that was like 10 minutes at a time. I would fall asleep for what felt like 4 hours. I would wake up, I checked the time, it had only been like 5-10 minutes since I last checked the time. America. Yo. It was not fun. It was not fun. The great rice sickness of the first episode. Also, please excuse my face when I'm drawing, because I know a lot of times I get like artist face and like concentration, or I'll be making like some weird faces. So don't judge me, okay? Every artist does it. Every artist has like an artist face when they're drawing. Okay. That's how the pink came out. I really like that. That adds a really nice contrast to the red. Nameless has been resurrected. Okie dokie what? Okie dokie artichoke. Right? The pink came out rather nice. Also, while I'm looking at this, I'm realizing that I gotta be careful that I don't accidentally draw a hate symbol when I'm doing this. So that's something that I need to keep in mind. Epic. Yeah, that does. It is, I am kind of scaring myself though. Avoid that. No, for real. You were trying not to mention it. What, did you notice it already? I also I can't have like a red plus sign inside of a white square because that violates the Geneva Convention. Looking good, man. Yo, appreciate it. But hold on, I want to look up really quick. I got to do some studies, some pipe studies, like different kinds of pipes. So we'll add something like this on there. You know, we could do like a T fixture. We could add like those little details, like the little rings. It doesn't look like it, but it could be if you tried harder. Yeah, we're not. That's something that we're not trying to do. So we're gonna try to avoid that for sure. And then let me see. All right, so we can do. So I actually went to school for plumbing. Little known fact. But we could do different types of piping. So like one certain color will just be like copper piping, which is like supply piping. Then we could do another color as like gas fixtures. So like a gas supply line, because gas couplings and elbows look different than our copper ones. Then we could do like the drain system and the vent system, which would be like PVC, and those would be like a little bit thicker. We could add like those little details onto it. See, look at that. Look, that's what we're going for. We want it to look something like that. Oh my God, doesn't that look beautiful? That's crazy. You could add like one big sewer pipe. Yeah, for sure. Like I don't want to go too thick with the pipes, just because like the space that we're working in is so small. You know, but like maybe like one and a half the thickness of that, or like even twice the thickness of that. That'll imply that it's like a sewer pipe of some sort. But oh, how could I forget? We could add a P trap. Come on. Let's see. Stuff like this, where like we have something coming off of it at a 45-degree angle. Right, right. Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? Let me see. Yeah, we were going for something a little more like that with the hose bib. You know, we could add like a kitchen sink fixture. Something like that. That's what we were going for. And like this. All right, so I think before I start like the actual drawing, I'm gonna have to look into those a little bit, and actually have like the references pulled up so I can look at them while I do it. But let's try to add a little bit more onto this so that we can see where we're going. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try to throw in the really dark one now. Number 3. 2, 3. All right, I see it. Oh, that is really dark. Oh, maybe I have to do the thin side. Yeah, I think we'll have to do it like this. Do I like apple cider? I'm drinking some unfiltered cider cold. Oh, I love apple cider. Apple cider is goated. And I'm really weird. I don't like hot drinks. So the fact that you're drinking it cold just makes it that much better. Please tell me you're drinking it with some. You're drinking it ice cold, or you're just drinking it cold. And is it spiced? Does it have like cinnamon and stuff in it? Because you need that. That's official. Okay, so no ice, just refrigerated. Pink cider sound intriguing. That sounds fire. Crab apple cider is really good, and it's pink. What? I miss New York cider. It's not as good as in Tennessee. You got it in New York. Oh man, that sounds fire. Pink apple cider. Okay, so I like how dark it is. It adds a nice contrast to the rest of the colors. But I feel like it's too dark. You can kind of see the outline, but not really. So if I'm gonna do anything with like detail on the darker one, it'd have to be like what I'm trying to say is I don't think I could do something with detail on the darker one. I think it would just have to be like just straight pipe with like 90 degrees or 45 degrees. A white gel pen. I think I should. Well, so what would the white gel pen do to help this out? Were you saying I could outline it in white pen? Or like add details with a white pen? So I could add detail to dark areas? That actually would be really cool. Alright. I'm gonna go to Michael's tomorrow and get some more pens. I think I want some more red markers. We'll go check it out at Michael's tomorrow. We'll see what we can find. Facts. Yo, major facts. But yo, look at it from far away though. That's coming out fire so far. You see that hanging up on the wall? You're like, yo, what is that? That looks fire. Then you get up and take a closer look. You're like, yo, what is that? That looks like shit. Silver Sharpies look cool too. Yo, for real. If they had like a fine tip silver Sharpie because only problem with Sharpie is that unless it's fine tip, I can't really do like the small details like the outlining and stuff like that. That's pure flames. Yo, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, hold on, hold on. Let's get a little let's get a little art show going on. You pull up at the art gallery. Yo, what is that? Yo, is that one big day off's collection? Yo. Wait, hold on. Yo, is that one big day off's collection? Yo, I gotta get a closer look at that. That looks crazy. Oh my god. Yo, is that the swatch that he used? Is that the legendary swatch that he used for his yellow drawing? The one that took him like 16 hours? Yo. Yo, swag art. What? Damn, I was here. Yo, you were here. Yo, I wanna once I finish the collection, I wanna make prints and have like prints available. So you could buy them as like a print set, or you could buy just like, if you just want like the individual colors. So you could get like, you know, just one for like $10 or $15 or something. I haven't worked out the prices yet. Or you can get the whole collection for like 50, something like that. So I could start selling my art. Maybe make a t-shirt. Make a t-shirt, that would be sick. My sister actually, for Christmas, she got me a sweater that had, I forget if it was 3 or 4 of the drawings that I've done, but like in like a block, so like 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and then from the intro of Jujutsu Kaisen, or I forget if it's the intro or the outro, like the little dancing characters that are like colored in pastel posters. Yo, that'd be sick. I'm looking into art prints for myself. When I get the samples from this one place, I'll let you know if it's good quality. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, because I was trying to look into like how to start making prints and stuff. And I stopped looking because it was like confusing me. Not confusing me, but it was like overwhelming me. There's like so many different options out there. But yo, that looks sick right there. But picture that like blown up 4 or 5 times the size. That would look really sick. I'll buy one if you hide my cat in one of them with it saying Julian's cat next to it, but make it really small, okay? Sweet Aurora edits. Kick store down. Pink Ranger is here. Yo. Hello, Pink Ranger. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Don't scare us like that. I thought you were really about to kick my door down and come storming in. What's up? Yo, you know, we're just working on our rough draft for our next drawing in our collection. So now we got a new person in here. I'm gonna have to show the collection again. The print place has cool foil prints that I think could work really well with. Yo, word. Definitely text that to me. What's up? Yo, Pink Ranger. We are working on the rough draft for the final drawing of my first collection. So, 3rd time's a charm. We get to show everybody this for the 3rd time. The sky. What's up, the sky? You're so funny. Oh, wait, this one's upside down. So, this is the first drawing that we did. This is the orange edition. We did yellow orange, orange, and red orange. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yo, thank you. And then you get to see the evolution now of the drawings as we move on to the blue one. Boom. This is where I started to develop my style a little bit more. We have a bunch of different colors of blue. We throw in a couple random words like look around and around and around. Oh, and around. And then we have an exclamation point, a question mark, an X, and a circle hidden somewhere within the drawing, kind of like an I Spy, Where's Waldo deal. Does anyone know Power Rangers though? Because I think I'm starting to get into it. Yeah, I used to watch Power Rangers when I was a kid. So that's the blue one. Then we have the purple one, my second favorite one. Boom, where we really started to add some structure to it all. We threw in our random words: mold, shift, and bind. You love that one? Yo, thank you, Nayo. And we added it's supposed to look like wood grain or like a tree trunk. And then it's supposed to make a cave system. We got our little stick figure in here. He found a little heart. He's excited. So that's the purple one. I think I'd put the green one as a poster. Or I think I'd buy the green one as a poster. Yo, posters coming soon. Thank you. Yo, thank you guys for real for all the support. You're really making me feel like this has all been worth it so far. It's hard, you know? Getting comfortable enough to like start showing your art out there and like try to establish yourself a little bit more. You guys are making the process a little bit easier for me. Hell yeah, cause it is. Yo, thank you. So then from the purple one, I want to draw myself as a Power Ranger, but I'll mess up the suit. So yeah. Yo, come on, what's the worst that could happen? Just go ahead and try it. Do it. Then this is my favorite one. This is the green one. This one took me the longest out of all of them. Really take a good look take a gander at this one. This is everybody's favorite. It's giving Green Ranger. P.S. Rip Tommy. That's how you learn. Just notice the teeth. I'd hang that in my room, no question. Yo, appreciate you. Art is all about messing up. Where did I put the teeth? There's teeth in here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like this one because it's like, I don't know, each time you look at it, you notice something different. Rar. And then we have the yellow one. The yellow one's supposed to look like clouds. What do you see when you stare at the clouds? Ooh, middle finger alert. Yo, where do you see a middle finger? You serious? If y'all could guess which side would you be on if you were a Power Ranger? For me, an Evil Ranger because villain person myself. Top right. I don't see it. Where, up here? Or over here? Is it this? Oh my goodness. Yo, I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is the collection that we're working on, and now we are currently working on the rough draft for the last piece of the collection. So we have our swatch here. If I could be a Power Ranger right now, I'd be the red Power Ranger, because one, he's the main character. Two, we're working on the red drawing, and three, he's goated. So that's what we have so far for the swatch. And then that's what we have so far for the rough draft. So now, we'll throw another color in the mix. We'll try a bit of a thicker pipe for this one. Let's do 7. What am I gonna do with the background? So the background, like the blank space, we're gonna fill in with like random silhouettes and like the random I Spy-esque stuff that you see in the other drawings. I love you, one Bob Ross off. I love you too, man. I have not seen Power Rangers. I think I have to watch Mojo, so it'll help me to know the characters first. What do you mean you have not? You're just in here like hyping up Power Rangers. What do you mean you haven't seen it? I'd be one of those Dino Rangers. Oh God, I'm gonna need to buy that one too. Oh my God, yo, stop playing with me. You want to buy the rough draft? 100 million monies. The rough drafts are not for sale. I think I still have the rough draft of the green one. And I don't know about the blue and the orange one. I don't know where those went. But, dang. Yeah, we taxing on the rough drafts, yo. And the swatches. Swatch, bro. That's a piece of art in itself. Look at that. Anything is art, you know? Anything can be art. Look at the leaf. Art. But yeah, the reason I had kept these leaves, these is when I was doing the green drawing, right? This one, it looks like it has, so the green one, you see there's octagons and there's triangles. That's octagon-esque. And then this one had a triangle on it. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm literally working on a drawing right now where I'm using octagons and triangles and I'm making it green like leaves. So I stole these. I stole these from the tree. They're mine now. I haven't seen the show. I'm not a 90s person. I was born in 2009. Oh, sorry. Just a big Power Ranger fan. You've never seen the show? The finished product sound great, though. Yo, thank you. Bro, I was born in 02. Child alert. Everyone use correct language. Yeah, everybody be on your P's and Q's right now. All right, let's see. We're going to add the next color. We'll do something a little bit thicker. We can see like how thick we want to go with it. And we're going to try something different. We're going to have it disappear and then reappear somewhere else. So let's have it disappear there. And reappear. Huh. Reappear here. No, Chicharito's in here? You lying. What did I miss? Skibbity toilet, sorry for my French. I'm fine with swearing, I'm used to it. What the Sigma? Skibbity Ohio Riz? Am I youthful now? Yo, Chicharito! Go Power Rangers. Everyone from TikTok is here. Hell yeah. My word, the devil's language. Anthony, Chicharito, of course. I don't know how to change my name on YouTube, LOLW. Are you logged in with a Google account? I think you do it through your Gmail account. Yeah, I think so. Then you need to change your name here first. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. 10 likes. Art. Yo, thank you guys for 10 likes. Appreciate you. Yo, Chicharito, how you doing, man? Nameless, you still in here. I thought you disappeared. Hold on, let me outline this real quick, and then I'll be back to the chat. 1 second. Cool, I'm eating gummy clusters. Oh, those are fire. Are they the blue ones? I'm so jelly. That sounds so good right now. Yes, sir. Best snack of all time. I got Nerds W, and bacon pancake, bacon pancake. Yo, I plan to sell the art. I want to finish my collection. Now we were actually just talking about that. I want to make prints or like posters or shirts, different kinds of merch to be available. But this is where we're going with. That's you see the thicker pipe now. Goes all the way across the top. Bing bang boom. Then it reappears in the middle. Bing bang. It goes down and around. And I think because we made that one thicker, that will imply that it's like PVC piping. Because PVC piping is drainage and venting, which is always thicker. And we will add detail to the PVC. All right, so you see the PVC piping. It's like the fittings are a lot thicker, and then you see like the little symbol that's on there. So we'll do a thick ring around where these are, and then add. That looks kind of sloppy, but it's not going to look that sloppy, trust me. This is just the rough draft. Trust the process. So then for the PVC, we'll add like the thick ring and then put like the little symbol on it to show that it's PVC. And then, yeah, this is coming out nice so far. This is coming out better than I even envisioned it. So that's what we got so far. Chicharito, I forget. Have you seen the other pieces in the series so far? Because I might have to show them again for like the 10th time so far this stream. Again. Okay. They want to see it again. So, sorry if you have to hear this now for like the 5th or 6th time. But here we go. I'll show you them in the order that I made them so you can see the evolution of the process. This is the first one that we did. Oh, it's upside down. This is the first one that we did. This is the orange one. So we did red, orange, orange, and yellow, orange. And this one's like, compared to the other ones, this one's pretty basic. Also, making bacon pancakes, take some bacon and you put it in a pancake. Yeah. Yo, shout out Nameless. But you could see the music that I was listening to when I made the drawings inspired the drawings too. Could you see this part right here? It's like, why? This, I remember the song I was listening to. So Damn Hot by Marcy Main. The song is like, I'm so damn hot. Dun, dun, dun. And it's got a really good beat. But then he's like, why? The hoes gotta die. And I was like, yo, for real, why the hoes gotta die? But that was that. Then we have the blue one. My favorite color. Ooh, so you see the evolution of it. I started adding a lot more detail. We got look around and around and around. We got our question mark up there. We got, where's the exclamation point? We got our exclamation point. We down here. We started hiding things in the drawing like an I Spy or a Where's Waldo. We got the little face on the moon on this one. Looks like that's what he's saying. Then we have my second favorite one, the purple one. Ooh, where we added like wood grain or tree bark onto each of the different purple sections, and then made it into a cave system with our little guy hunting through the cave system, looking for whatever there is to find in there. You see this one up on the wall. Purple one is your favorite? Yo, thank you. Imagine purple trees. Yo, imagine that. Look at this one with the purple background. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Then we have, after this one came the green one, which is my favorite. My favorite, and also the one that I worked the longest on. Didn't you draw a tiny part of the green one? Yeah, I think you added something on here, didn't you? You added this, didn't you? Deer. Yeah. You like that one a lot? Yo, thank you. This one, shout out August, my sibling. They added the deer. Little cameo. Boom. That one's my favorite one. That's the one I'm the most proud of. And then we have the most recent one that I did, the yellow one. Yippee! W. Yo, W for Chicharito. W for Anthony. And then now we're working on the red one. So this is the swatch that we have so far. That's for reference, so we know which colors are which for the markers. Back to the journey of the sketches. Hell yeah. And then this is what we have so far for our rough draft. So it's going to be a bunch of like random shapes with the thick black outline around the shapes. And then the pipes are going to skip a space in between, or maybe even skip a few. And we'll take up the background. And then, well, not the background, but then all the blank space after, the white spaces, will fill in with random silhouettes and random stuff. But we're trying different things with the pipes. We try to add like a hose bib, like a little knob. We did PVC with a little bit of a thicker pipe. So we'll do different kinds of piping, like supply piping and drain piping and gas piping, and different like plumbing fixtures, and add like the intricate details of each of the plumbing fixtures. So this is just the rough draft right now. That page looks like Muzan's lair. Yo, it does. Yo, for real. Infinity Castle. Yo, have you seen the new season? Did you see the new season of Demon Slayer? Please say yes. Before I throw some spoilers out there. Has everybody seen it? Yeah, and then we made a heart too over here out of different shapes. Yes, yo, has everybody... Oh, you were joking? Oh, okay. Damn, I was gonna say. So you haven't seen it? You don't want to hear no spoilers? You know, I'm down to talk about it, but if we can't talk about it, I'll respect everybody. The most recent season, season 4. The new season, yeah. Season 4. The Hashira training arc. 'Cause that one's crazy. Haven't seen it? It's okay. Yo. Who's my favorite character from that? I haven't been able to, sadly. Uh, my favorite Hashira. What is it? Tenzin. That was the one from season 3, right? Or season 2, right? I'm eating all the red goldfish out of the bag in support of your art. Yo, appreciate you. Got logged out of Crunchyroll. No. That's messed up. Yo, I have to run to the restroom real fast. But I'll be back. I'm going to grab the swatch that I did for my green one. And if I could find my sweater that has my the drawings on it. I'm going to go to bed. See you later, Big J. Yo, Julian, have a good night, bro. Stay safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. All right, we're back. Back in the saddle again. Bye, Julian. See you on Monday. Bye, Julian. My brain is a puddle. When are the next live streams again? So we'll be back Monday, 10 to 2, with the county rice. We might do 9 to 2, just because we have a lot of rice to count next week. And then throughout the week, Monday through Friday, same time. And then the YouTube streams are 6 to 9 at night. This is a swatch that we did for the green one. So you see there was a lot of colors that we had to pick from for the green one. But yeah, it all just started as random scribbles in triangles and other shapes. So yeah, and then this is the shirt that my sister got me for Christmas. And it's got my drawings on them. Oh, there's a big fur ball on it. Is it 2033 over there right now? It is, yeah. 8:33. I helped narrow it down. I'm kind of a legend. Yo, you are kind of a legend. It was an extensive process. But yeah, that's an idea of what this stuff would look like on a sweater. Ooh. Ah. All right, let's add a little bit more to this. We're running out of space to work with. I'm gonna need to make a few extra shapes here. Let's just do a square. We'll do a big trapezoid. A parallelogram. And upside down trapezoid. Danger Juice, you guys didn't slow your art. How dare they? Gonna once again not be able to chat for a bit. I'll watch though. My phone can't chat for some reason. All good, Nail. Yo, no pressure. No pressure. I'm not holding you hostage. Thanks for sticking around though. Let's see. We'll add a few more shapes on here. Looks good. Doing good? Hell yeah, we doing good. I just added a few more shapes on here so I can get an idea of what the rest of the page is gonna start looking like. But before I do the main project, I got to do some more research on different plumbing fixtures and stuff, so I know how to add the right detail to things, and I know what direction to go with the different sizes of pipes and the different fixtures we're gonna add. And yeah, but this has been really good practice for the main thing with this rough draft. I do think I'm gonna make like the spaces in between, like the thick black lines. I'm gonna make those a lot thinner. I'll make the shapes a little bit closer to each other because I want it to be primarily like the shapes taking up the page and not the black lines in between. But for the rough draft, we're just doing it quick so we can get an idea. And I want to go to Michael's tomorrow so that I can get some more red markers. Maybe I'll add a few different colors. I do think that the dark one that we did, the dark pipe, is a little bit too dark. So maybe I could find a color that's similar but not as dark And I also want to look into getting like a white highlight pen. So maybe I could add detail to the black spaces. But we'll see. Excuse me. So word, that's what we got so far. I think what I want to do before we start like the actual piece is maybe on like the iPad or something, fill in the space completely with the random shapes, so I have an idea of like what's gonna fit well. Because I want to try to avoid like this shape that I made where it's like really skinny. I want to try to avoid that so I have more space for adding the pipes. And then probably being able to incorporate this like heart, but maybe with like different shapes. So I do like the way that came out. It's great. Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate it. But you see how there's like this like border around the page where there's like nothing going on? I want to try to get away from that. And I don't want to have any like super small shapes so that I have enough room to add the pipes in when the time comes. But we got a good idea of what we're going to do. Yo, I'm going to leave, but it was nice to see you again and some goated art. All good, man. Yo, again, not holding you hostage, man. Get out of here. You got to go. You got to go. You don't got to apologize. Or not even that you apologize. You don't got to feel sad about it. It's all good, man. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend. But this is what we got. We got an idea. We'll do copper piping, which will be like supply pipe, and then we'll make the fixtures. We'll add smaller detail to each of the fixtures to make them look like copper piping. We could add things like a hose bib. We could add things like a knob. Then we could do like gas supply piping, which we looked up. Gas fixtures have different fittings, and they have different like detail on them. So we could add the smaller detail onto like the gas fixtures and fittings, and then we could do some thicker piping. Post the results of the drawing, please. Yo, I will. It probably won't be done for at least a week or two. You too, man. Thank you. But yeah, these drawings, they take a long time because The rough draft, you know, we put that together really quick, but that's because we're not worried about how the lines look. You see how everything just looks all sloppy. So when we do the finished product, we're gonna have to go really slow and careful, and make sure that we're taking our time with it. So it'll take a little while to complete. But then the thicker piping, we're gonna make that like PVC, like drainage, and that will have like thicker caps on the fittings, and it will have like a little symbol to symbolize that it is PVC piping. So we're gonna do some research on the different kinds of piping and the different fittings and the different detail that goes into those fittings, and then we'll add different things like the hose bib. We'll add like a faucet, maybe like a shower head somewhere. We'll add like a water meter. Hold on. Get the iPad out. We can add like a water meter onto one of the pipes. And that's going to be some really fine, intricate detail, so that'll take a little bit, and I'll have to study the picture while I do it. And then for the copper fittings, you know, they have like the ring around them, and you want to also add like T fittings too, as well as like elbows and 45s and couplings, and like a P-trap. So we'll do like a P-trap with all the detail for like when we do like a PVC pipe. And then for like the gas fittings, they have like different detail than the copper and the PVC do. So we'll add those on the pipes as well. And hold on, let me see. Yeah, we see like the brass pipe fittings. We'll have some pipes that just end off on like an elbow with like nothing connecting to it. And I feel like there was something else that I'm forgetting about, but yeah, that's the direction that we're gonna go with the drawing. So overall, very, very good. Take one more look at that. I'm happy with the way it came out and the progress that we made today. So thank you for everybody that stopped by. Thank you, Nameless, for inspiring me yesterday to actually go through with this, because I've been feeling anxious about it and just like, I don't know, just worried about what people might think or just whatever the case may be. But you made it, you made it a lot easier for me by showing support and appreciation and motivating me. So thank you, Nameless. Shout out Anthony Chicharito for stopping by from TikTok. Shout out Julian for stopping by from TikTok. Shout out Nail for stopping by from TikTok. Shout out. Did somebody else stop by from TikTok too? I'm forgetting. Shout out August for stopping by, my sibling. Shout out Dynamic Gamer. I believe a new person to our community. There was somebody else in here too. Shout out the Pink Power Ranger. Whatever that was all about. And if I'm forgetting somebody, I'm sorry. My brain is kind of fried right now. Hey, just in time. Have a nice night, man. I had a lot of fun. Keep up the good work. Y'all, thanks, Dynamic Gamer. I'm happy that we could inspire each other, you know? And you got some bass practice in. Tried some new songs out. Nail, you're going to hit the sheets too. Have a great night. Yo, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for the support. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the compliments and just for, like, kind of hyping me up and making me feel like I'm actually good at what I do. I'm going to do some gaming. Have a great night, bud. Yo, Nameless, have fun, man. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend. This was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to try to do an art live stream maybe once a week now. Sprinkle that in between the gaming live streams and the rice counting live streams. But I need to find out a better light situation in here, too, because when I go to draw, so I just have this light on, it makes it kind of hard to draw. So I'll have to get, like, another light or something I can put from the front. But, again, try to be there on Monday. Yeah, no pressure, man. If you're there, if you're not, you'll be there in spirit. So I appreciate you. Thank you for getting us to 10 likes on the stream today. Thank you for everybody that stayed around for as long as you did. My mom has my room has 2 lamps. Yeah, but it's different colored lighting. You know, this is blue light that I have on. And I like the blue light, and those are yellow lights. But yeah. I can't wait to see some of the other streams. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know if you're on TikTok at all, but check out One Big Day Off on TikTok. That's where you'll find the Counting Rice live streams. And watch out on Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. We do gaming live streams. We're trying to find the best roguelike right now, so stay tuned. We're playing Hades 2 next week, Slay the Spire, and then we're going to try another game too, maybe like Enter the Gungeon or Dead Cells. I'll literally be watching you when you stream on Monday. Hell yeah. Yo, appreciate you. But seriously, thank you everybody for all the support. It really makes this all worth it. It gives me something to look forward to throughout the week. Rice starts at 9, right? Yep, Rice is gonna start at 9 on Monday. We got a lot of rice to count, so we got to start early. But seriously, you know, all I can really say is thank you. I don't really know how else to show my appreciation, but it really gives me something to look forward to, knowing that there's people out there that want to see me succeed and they want to be a part of the community. So W to you guys, for not just you guys, you people, all the people out there that are making the community tight-knit, friendly, welcoming, comfortable, uplifting, and overall just a great experience for everybody involved. You're the most wholesome streamer in a while. Thanks for all this. Yo. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know what else to say besides thank you. I feel like a broken record, but like thank you. I try my best. You know, I just be myself on here, and I really am just like very appreciative and thankful and grateful for all of the wonderful support that I'm receiving from everybody and all the feedback. So stay tuned. We got more on the way. We're taking the weekend off. We might do a gaming live stream tomorrow, depending on if I have plans or not. But if I don't have any plans, I'll jump on the stream for a little bit tomorrow night on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. If not, I'll see everybody on Monday. And again, you really make it all worth it. Like, if not, I would just be sitting here in my lonesome, just drawing with nobody to talk to and just, you know, not knowing if I'm doing good or not. So the feedback is appreciated. I'll be there on Monday, man, if only a little. Yeah, it's fine. Even if you're there for a minute, at least you showed up. And even if you don't show up, you're there in spirit. Shout out to Neil. Or Nail, sorry, not Neil. Nail. W. But, yeah, you guys make it all worth it. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun today. You made me feel a little bit more confident in myself and my abilities with my drawings, and making it easier for me to embrace my art style and just freely express myself on the sheet. So thank you all so much. Thank you for everybody that stuck around for as long as you did. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. It's a free, easy way to show support to myself and to the channel. So come join the community. We're trying to build the latest, greatest, one and only One Big Day Off community in the history of time, space, TikTok, and YouTube. So jump on in. If you haven't hit the like button yet, that's also a free, easy way to show support. And if you did already, I appreciate you. That's helping make sure that the live stream is going to get promoted to the right people, and we get the right people in here to join our community. So overall, thank you everybody for making this as fun as it was. Thank you for the laughs, the love, the cheers, the happiness, the vibes, and everything that goes along with that. This is One Big Day Off. Hope you enjoy your day off. If you don't got the day off, I wish you did have the day off. And if you do have the day off, make the most of it. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see everybody maybe tomorrow night, but if not, definitely on Monday. Peace out, guys. Peace.